trusted.
I mean, I wasn't to be trusted either, you know, so I'm not completely innocent, but I did think that we kind of had a conversation that wouldn't be myself, but here I am, so.
Could he have trusted you this season?
He could have trusted me to a point after our conversation. I am a man of my word. On Big Brother 5, I might have been this over-the-top character, but I was loyal to...
You absolutely were.
So loyalty is something I do, you know, I have in myself, so yeah.
Well, we saw you loyal to the 4 horsemen in season 5, but this year you appeared to be alone and playing everyone in the house. Was that a mistake to do that then?
It breaks down to where there was the season 6 alliance. I tried to glam onto them a little bit, but the truth be told, I was Marvin of the Santa Monica Van Boys, and they were the 4 horsemen, if you can correlate those two things together. Will and Boogie are obviously a tight alliance, so I would be like a 3rd tier on that. Floaters in the house are in trouble because they just float around, so yeah, I was completely alone this time. I had Diane, didn't so much have Nokomis.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, set the record straight. People think you made this alliance before going in the house. True or false?
I don't know. I can't confirm or deny any statement as far as that's
What do you mean you
concerned.
can't confirm? Did you guys do it?
I don't know. I've heard rumors myself.
Do you think you did it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Chase, thank you.
Thanks, Julie.
Oh, before we do this, don't you want to see what your housemates said to you in the event that they all evicted you tonight?
Yeah,
Let's listen.
Loves to eat corn on the kizzle. Straight homeboy for shizzle. What up, Jace? Yo, man, I knew from minute 1 that I was going to become great friends with you, and I definitely look forward to kicking it with you and laying down some farm boy tracks.
You kind of lost your trust a little bit. You went over to Chilltown, and when Chilltown had a meltdown, you were saying, take me back. But once you lose trust in this game, it's hard to gain it back.
There was the person that I knew who was just cool and mellow, and then there was this Jace that was just big and over the top and just creating unnecessary drama and unnecessary angst.
From Marcella?
And I didn't like that one so much.
You say what you feel at all times, and you always bring it to the table, and I admire you and respect you so much, contrary to everything that has happened in our past.
Jace, I'm so sorry we couldn't take your deal. It was just too risky for us as a group, and we couldn't completely trust you.
This was not an easy decision, and I hope you do forgive me, but I tried and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Jace, your final thoughts?
I'm hoping that I get to go to some beach right now and hang out for a couple more weeks, and then I'll be back.
And if you are, what can we expect?
I'm going to go in there and rip it apart. It's Jace you're talking to, Julie.
That's how you play.
That's how I do it.
And I'll talk more with Jace tomorrow morning on The Early Show on CBS. And if you have a question for Jace, you can ask him tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on House Calls, the Big Brother Talk Show on CBS.com. Coming up, it's the ultimate battle for power. Will Season 6 continue to dominate the head of household competition? And you've been sending in wake-up calls for the house guests all week long. What are they for? Well, get your cell phone ready because you're about to find out.
It's time for America's Vote, sponsored by Singular Wireless. The all-star house guests are going to need to use their brains to win the next power of veto. And you have the power to affect their performance by keeping them up all night long. Big Brother will be playing your wake-up messages to the house guests tomorrow. The question is, how often do you want to wake them up? Text 1 for every 3 hours, 2 for every hour, 3 every 30 minutes, or 4 every 15 minutes. Text the number of your selection to 81818. Open to all major carriers. 50 cents will be billed for each text vote. Open to U.S. residents only until noon Eastern tomorrow. Standard text message rates apply.
Welcome back to Big Brother All-Stars. Power, privileges, and an important responsibility. It all comes with being head of household. The HOH is safe for the week, but must nominate 2 house guests for eviction. So far this summer, the Season 6 Alliance has won every HOH competition. Will their reign continue? Let's go to the backyard and find out. House guests, the power is up for grabs. James, as outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete. Everyone, this head of household competition will kick off a week's worth of competitions where you may be single-handedly responsible for the fate of your housemates. Tonight's competition is called Define and Dismiss. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. The first person to buzz in and answer correctly must pick a house guest to eliminate from this competition.
Yeah!
But think twice before you buzz in. If you answer incorrectly, you will be eliminated. Remember, if you have the correct answer, you must eliminate one of your housemates, and you cannot eliminate yourself. The questions I'm going to ask are about the 6 words and their definitions that are on the walls inside the house. The words are loyalty, honesty, and love, betrayal, deceit, and hate. Keep in mind, there is only one correct answer for each question. The last house guest standing at the end of this competition will be the new head of household. Does everyone understand the rules? Good luck, house guests.
Thanks, Julie.
Question 1. Which word's definition from the wall contains the word dislike? Marcellus.
Hate, Julie.
That is correct. Who would you like to eliminate?
Mike Boogie.
Mike, step down. Thank you.
Whoa.
Question 2. Which word's definition from the wall contains the word unfaithful? Kaser.
Betrayal.
That is correct. Who would you like to eliminate?
Diane.
Sorry, Diane. Next question. Which word's definition from the wall contains the word integrity? Will.
Honesty.
That is correct. Who would you like to eliminate?
Big boy sitting down.
Sorry, Howie. Question 4. Which word's definition from the wall contains the word upright? Will.